Do you want this one? Wendy, I have 3. You want the butter coconut? I'll legit give this to you when you come back. Are you down? Do you want me to save one of these for you? I'll actually save these for you if you want. You and Abe could share some. Speaking of Abe, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of bullied him a little bit this week. I was so annoyed by Abe this week because he I kind of bullied the shit out of him this week because he kept complaining about WoW and then how much he hates WoW, but I kept telling him like, dude, you just need to like read just read, like read the text, because Abe was telling me that like okay, so first of all, this week we had a raid where last week we did Sanctum of Domination, and in one of the boss fights, okay, Abe did a 0% parse. So that means that in the entire world of all the warlocks that have ever finished that boss, Abe was the worst warlock. Like, of the tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of warlocks that ever did that boss fight, Abe was the worst one, okay? But that's fine. He's new to the game. He's just understanding mechanics. But he was saying, like, listen, hear me out. To be fair, it's Blizzard's fault. I'm like, how was that Blizzard's fault? He's like, because I lost my covenant before the raid. I was like, how did you lose your covenant before the raid? Basically, a covenant is a faction in World of Warcraft. And with each faction, the factions give you abilities, okay? So what he was saying was that he was missing an ability which prevented him from being as effective, okay? Abe was telling me that the quest giver, or the person that he had to talk to, was also the same person that allows you to change your covenant. I realized that in order to change your covenant, chat, you have to go through a 10-second cooldown. It will not let you change your covenant right away. And it literally says, are you sure you want to change your covenant? You cannot undo this decision, okay? You cannot undo it. And he still did it. And he's like, Peter, it's so unintuitive. Like, it's Blizzard. Fuck WoW. Fuck Blizzard. I'm like, Abe, you just needed to read. Okay? You just needed to read. And this is an ongoing problem from when we were leveling, okay? Abe would constantly yell and scream about how these quests make no sense, how none of it is intuitive at all. I'm like, Abe, did you read the quest text yet? Did you read like what you were supposed to do? And then there would be like 10 seconds of silence, right? There would be 10 seconds of silence, and he'd be like, shut up, Peter. Every time, dude. Literally every time. All he had to do was read like 3 sentences. He would know exactly where to go or what to do. But fucking every time, he would just be like, oh. But yeah. But honestly though, I was getting tilted by Abe. Because Abe got 4 drops. Okay? Abe got 4 drops from the raid, and I got 1. Abe got 4 drops. Okay? He got 2 heroic drops, which are insanely good. He got 1 of his own drops, and then Edison gave him a ring on top of it. So he got 4 drops. And during the fucking raid, he said, guys, what happened to streamer luck? I wanted to break everything. I wanted to flip my computer table. I wanted to destroy the contents of my entire room. And then later on, he tweeted out, like, guys, what happened to streamer luck? So yeah, whenever, for the next 2 days, whenever Abe complained about anything, I just started roasting his ass incessantly. Just nonstop, just dunking on his ass constantly. To the point that every time I said something, Abe was like, Peter, why are you being so mean to me? Peter, why are you being so mean to me? And there's like, I want to be like, but I'm just like, oh, Abe, it's just because I'm so jealous of your loot. But I was just like, fuck you, Abe! Fuck you! But yeah, no, I realized that like maybe I'm trolling him a little too hard, so I've chilled out. Okay, I've chilled out. Why do you keep saying that? But yeah.
Hey Peter,
how's
it going? PCP way.
No bully, Wendy. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Wendy, you asked for help far less than Abe did because you actually tried your best to figure out what to do, okay? All right, Wendy? Do you hear me bullying you? No, because you're making an honest effort into trying to figure out the problem yourself. Abe, on the other hand, is just like, fuck Blizzard, fuck WoW. I got 4 drops. Fuck this game. 0% parse. Fuck it. Abe is baby. Peter, you just have to, you're engaged to a child. You're engaged to an actual babby. All right? Yeah. I love him, but god fucking damn it. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna lose my mind if I continue playing with this game. Continue playing this game with Abe. Dude, I don't know what it is. Abe just knows how to press my buttons. Like, we'll play fucking Valorant, okay? And I'm just like, Abe, you have Spike. And he's all the way on the other side by himself. I'm like, Abe, you have Spike. Can you drop it for us? Or can you, like, join the team? And he'd be like, he just won't listen and he'll die. And then Abe will be like, Peter, you know, when you tell me that, it makes me not want to do it more. And I'm just like, you know what, motherfucker? Then it doesn't matter. Because either I tell you and you ignore me, or I don't tell you and the same shit happens anyway. Like, what's the fucking point of comms? So, you know what I do now, chat? Do you know what I do? I literally don't say anything to Abe, because what happens now is Celine tells Abe exactly what I'm gonna say, and Abe listens to Celine! Fuck you, Abe! It's me! It's not because someone's telling you what to do, it's because you refuse to listen to what I say, okay? Literally, Celine will be like, Abe, you have the Spike for the 6th time in a row. How is that possible? And Abe will be like, ooh, sorry. And then he'll back up and drop Spike for us. But when it's me, I'll be like, Abe, you have Spike. He's like, Abe, you have Spike. He's like, give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. And then you hear like the fucking noise where he goes like, and then his Sova dies. And I'm just like, I've literally caught myself. I'll be like, Abe, never mind. Because as soon as I say anything, it's almost like he willfully goes to piss me off. Okay? Alright. But no one questions Celine. Not a goddamn person questions Celine. As it should be. So yeah, I leave it to Celine. Whenever me, Celine, and Abe are in the same lobby, I leave it to Celine to comms for me. Because Celine and I are generally on the same page, and she, like, no one, if you question Celine, bruh, you will, like, have everyone turning on you, including Wendy.
As IT should be.
Yeah. Abe is, like, the brother that I've never had, but is, like, actually, I do have brothers. But like, Abe is like my brother in a lot of ways. Like, we love each other, but we like can't stand each other sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have a brotherly relationship in which we really care about each other, but god damn it if he doesn't fucking piss me off sometimes. And I'm sure it goes both ways.